welcome to Juvi's Life Vlog. Alright guys, so I'm doing this a short videos reviews, right, about Godzilla versus Kong. So I know guys, some of you knows about this movie, right? So this movie is very exciting. There's an exciting part, and your mind also thinking what will happen next, so what they can do after that, like that. Your excitement, it makes you feel awake, you know. And also this movie is action packed, right? More in action. So you know guys that I love action movies as well. That's why I love this movie. This is my favorite movie. When I saw this and some of apps, you know, streaming services like Netflix, if this is also available in Netflix, then guys you can watch, and then with your couple, or else you can go to some of cinemas here to watch that Godzilla versus Kong. So it's super exciting movies, right? So yeah, let's start. How can I review this Godzilla versus Kong? In 1 to 10, I can give it 10. It's totally nice movie, guys, right? So that's why I love to share with you guys, for those not watching this movie yet, but you will be exciting to watch this movie that available some in streaming services. Okay, so let's start for Godzilla, guys. Godzilla, it's kind like part of Titans. You know, guys, not only this one, the first movie that we watch, right? Because there's some previous movie, 3 movies for
Godzilla 2014.
Yeah, Godzilla's 2014, yes, and also Kong's. Exactly.
And Godzilla King of Monsters.
Exactly, the 3. So yeah, so I love this, guys, and then after that I will review some movies as well that connected with this Godzilla's and Kong's movie. Yeah, so when it comes Godzilla versus Kong, guys, this is very nice movie actually, and as what I remember, so let's start the review about this Godzilla versus Kong movies. So at first, when I saw it, when I'm watching it, the first part, there's some parts of, you know guys, there's some characters of the movie, there's stars. So of course we know that the star is Godzilla and Kong, right? And we're not enemies, so we're just thinking at first that they're enemies. They think that they're enemies, but at the end, you will be excited on that one. We'll show it, I will review it, and I will tell you everything, guys. And of course, at first in the movie of Godzilla and versus Kong, so there's like a facility, guys. That facility names Apex, right? So there's, as you remember, guys, that there's Ghidorah's skull. That's a Ghidorah. I'm sorry, Ghidorah's skull, guys. That as we watched the previous movie before, yeah, the Kings of Monsters, and also we know that Godzilla is the Kings of Monsters too, right? And right, so that facility, guys, that name Apex facility, they tried to build like, since that they have the energy from that skull of Ghidorah, so there's some of stuff, there's an Apex that they work it out to make, or to try to experiment to have a
Mecha
Godzilla. So that's the robot, guys, like that they think that they can control it in the first place, but at the end you will know it once you watch it, guys. And then after that, guys, So they discovered that when they tried to experiment with this GODZILLA skull, because they have that one from that Apex facility. So then, since that there's an energy there in the Apex, and then we know that Godzilla is on the air, right? Is on the world. It's not our words. Godzilla is not living in our words. As you know, that we have Kongs, which is Godzilla versus Kongs. As we know that Kongs is living in his home, which is our Earth, right? And yes, at that time, when Godzilla felt the energy from Godzilla's skull that was there in the facility in Apex, at that way that he felt it, so Godzilla tried to, try to go to the facility to destroy, to find out of what is that energy for, but they don't know that it's for about the energy for Godzilla's skull, right? That they tried to experiment to have a Mecha Godzilla. And then Godzilla tried to visit at the facility, so Godzilla tried to destroy some in the city, right? Because that facility in Apex, it's in the city, actually. So in Hong Kong, right? In Hong Kong. So yeah, when they found that there's another monsters that in our Earth, which is called Kong, and there's some stars characters there that they tried to help to stop Godzilla to destroy, to visit that in Apex, and also they tried to stop to Apex stops to continue to experiment to have Mecha Godzilla. And then that time, Godzilla tried to destroy the facility, and they found out that how they can stop Godzilla, the reality Godzilla, right? The monsters one. And then here's the exciting part, guys. As what I saw, that they fighting Kongs and Godzilla in the water first. Of course, some of stars, and there's a child and her mom. They actually experiment and they take care of Kong in Alu's Earth. Now this child is a deaf child. She cannot talk, but she knows how to communicate Kongs, how she can motivate Kongs to be a positive mind. That's the movie part, guys. And then they try to talk Kongs to the Hong Kong, and the above of our Earth. And when they in the water, Godzilla's feel that there's someone monsters, which is Kong, and then Kong's also felt that way. So the same as both of them, and they try to fighting each other because they don't know yet at first, because they feel that they're enemies each other, right? So at that time, when the Kongs tried to be pretending like they dead, pretending dead. How do we say that?
No, he was defeated.
Yeah, defeated, and they tried to, continue that fighting part, but Godzilla was out in that time. At that time when they fighting, because Godzilla feels that Godzilla's win at that first fight, right? And of course, they talk Kongs using some helicopters, right? They talk Kong to the Alouards. Is it Alouards or above? Above.
They took him to Antarctica to the
Antarctica. Yes, it's above in Alouard, right?
They took him to Antarctica to the portal.
Whereas they can find some family there.
Yeah, the portal, so they could take him, so he would go to Hollow Earth.
Yes, exactly. He's also excited with that movies, guys. And then, he's after that, they took Kongs there in Antarctica, and then he found there's a weapon that connected with the energy, connected with Godzilla, and then when Godzilla's feel that there's energy there in Alu's Earth. I mean, is that Alu's Earth, right?
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
Hollow.
Hollow Earth. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. In Howard. And that time I'm trying guys because I really want to share with you guys what is happening about these Godzillas and Kong stories. And then after that, there's a weapon that Kong can handle it, and with that energy for Godzilla, and then Godzilla's felt that, so Godzilla's trying to go in Hong Kong too, and you know Godzilla, he's in a bath and he's living in the water, you know, he's always in the water, and Godzilla's visiting in Hong Kong in that Apex, is that Apex, right?
Yeah.
In Hong Kong?
Yeah, now
right.
Yeah.
Yes, Godzilla's again visited there, and also Kong's in Howard. Tried to be safe, and you know, like trying also to find a main source of the energy, right, guys? Because that's their main or their point there. Why Kong's at that Howard, which is Howard inside an Apex facility.
The Hollow Earth is inside the Earth.
Okay, so but that's near
and that's
it.
where the energy source.
Yeah, it's in Apex facility, right?
What?
The energy.
One energy is there. They need more energy. Apex needs a stronger energy source.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they try to build or experiment to have a Mecha Godzilla, which is the robot guys. And then after that, you know, Kong encounters a lot of monsters as well, like who's the one who fly the birds, the big birds and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he fights, and then together with the stuff in the also the child and the mothers of the child, and also Doctor's Andrew. Doctor's Andrews is the mother, right? And Doctor's
Gia is the child.
yes, Zia.
Gia.
Gia, yes. And the doctor's name again, and that's Dr. Glenn. If I'm not mistaken, the guy who willing to help actually. And then after that, when Godzilla's filled with energy, and then he tried to distract so that Kong will hear totally
Godzilla blasted a new portal straight to Hollow Earth.
Yeah, new portal by the way guys. I'm not really, but you know guys, basta go. So he tried to make a hole, yes, because he knows that Kong is there. Kong is down there with the energy, right? So that the Kong's tried to be in the valve with the Godzilla, and then yeah, that's in the city, guys. You know, there's a lot of peoples, and they're fighting in the city because they think there's other that they're enemies, and then after that, Kong's guys super tired, and Kong's also encountered that Kong's heart is slowing down, and he's going dying, and because Godzilla, you know, Godzilla is a monster as well. He has a lot of energies, right? Super from his mouth, Godzilla's mouth. And then after that, Godzilla feels that he wants, but at that time, with the child and Dr. Andrews and Dr. Glenn's make they make a plan. They find another way that they make to recharge. You know, that they use the ship to put in the hearts of Kong so that Kong will be awake. And then while they doing that, and there is another, the Mecha Godzilla is already awake, and with the real Godzilla in the city as well. And Godzilla's find out that there is someone there, which is the Mecha Godzilla, that the Mecha Godzilla wants to fight him, you know. And of course, they fighting each other, but you know, the robots, the Mecha Godzilla has more powerful, you know, because of the Ghidorah skull. And yeah, so at that time, Godzilla, the real Godzilla, guys, he's already too much tired from the first that we're fighting Godzilla and Kong's, and then when Kong's too much tired, he's trying to recharge it and everything, and Godzilla is trying to to find way, and he felt that he wins. And at that time, the child tried to explain to Kong that wake up, and then she's trying Zia. Gia tries to inform Kong using, because
Sign
she's
language.
deaf, trying to do like sign language because she cannot speak. That she telling Kong that Godzilla is not a monster, Godzilla is not an enemy. So at that time, when Godzilla, the real Godzilla and Mika Godzilla's fighting each other, and when Kong's trying to wake awake, to awake because of that chip who recharge him to make his heart to recharge in more energy, right? And of course, when Kong's feel the child, the child signing language that Godzilla is not enemy, so he think that okay, so I need to, since that he's not my enemy, so I need to help him, and he got the weapon. So that weapon is also has an energy connected with Godzilla, the real Godzilla. And then when Kong tried to help Godzilla because he saw that Godzilla's super tired already because of that mecha Godzilla's robot, and he tried to stop him. He tried to stop. Kong's tried to stop. He took the weapon and he bring it, and he fight it to that mecha Godzilla's together with Godzilla's, because Godzilla's the real Godzilla's, guys. And that Godzilla's tried thinking also that okay, so he's helping me, so we will help each other. So they're fighting the mecha Godzillas. And then yes, of course, it's a very exciting part, guys, because I thought that both of them will be, because that's what I'm thinking, because Mecha Godzilla is powerful, right? There is more energy than real Godzillas, but it's not the right one actually, so that's what I'm thinking. But when I saw the movie, oh MG, so they won because Kong tried to find way, and Kong's used the weapon, and Godzilla's tried to do like that, more actions, guys, and Godzilla's tried to recharge the weapon that connected with him, and also while Kong using it, and he fighting the Mecha Godzilla. So see, Kong trying to fight the Mecha Godzilla and fighting it using a weapon, and he, how do we say that in other term?
Chopped him into pieces.
Yeah, he chopped into pieces, right? Now, and of course, guys, the staff, yes, Kong's tried to give him a very powerful, powers, energy actually. And when they're fighting the Mecha Godzilla, and there's some parts, the daughters of Mr. Razo, and then that is the daughter, and that daughter has also friends with Bernie and Josh. So Bernie's trying to investigate about Apex doing, right? Because Bernie knows everything what Apex doing while he's working there. And of course, Josh as well is always confusing about what happened in the world, what happened in the city or in the Apex, but he still continue to follow them with the daughter of Mr. Russell, and then they found out that they tried to stop because they found out that Mecha Godzilla is very powerful, and he tried to fight both Godzilla and Kong, right? And they tried to do stuff thing that how they can hack or how they can destroy the terminal that when Mecha Godzilla is from, the energy is from. And then this birdie has a sober, whiskey, guys, if you know that. And Josh was thinking that what happened happen if I will get a sober and then I will put in the, in the terminal? So Josh thinking about it, and then Josh putting the sober or that whiskey there. That's why the terminal destroyed, and then the power was off. So that's why Godzilla doesn't have more energy at that time. And then that's the time that Kong's trying to his best to fight it more, using the weapon, discharge the weapon. Godzilla's discharging the weapon, and then they fight each other. They fight with that Godzillas together, and yeah, they, Kong's tried to chop into pieces, right? So that's what happened. So yeah, and then after that, when we know that Godzilla is very tired at that time when he wake up, and Kong's also wake up, and by the way, guys, at that time, Kong's tried to chop into pieces, and then he tried to get the head of the Godzilla. So Godzilla destroying everything. All right. So after that happened, guys. So when Godzilla's wake up, and then Godzilla's thinking, and he tried to see Kong, to see each other.
They saw.
Yeah, they saw, and then since that Kong has still the weapon, which is connected with Godzilla, the energy, he tried to drop off. And then when Godzilla see that Kong's dropped the weapon, so he's going back to the water where he's always going. And of course, the staff, and of course, Kong too is also back to his home, which is in Hollow Earth. Alright, so that's the, in summaries, guys, that's what happened in Godzilla's versus Kong movie. So it's very exciting movie, guys. It's very, it makes you awake if you feel sleepy, if even you're tired in the whole night, But guys, I will
one out of 10. What do you score it?
What? Oh, so guys, if I will score it from 1 to 10, I will recommend, guys, I will say it 10. 10 over 10. It's super nice movie, guys. So you can watch, guys, if you have some streaming, or yes, guys, it's not ready. If you have streaming services, that's fine because it's already done. So yeah, if you have some apps like Max, like HBO, Netflix, Disney, or whatever, guys, that you have that you can find that movie Godzilla and versus Kong, then watch it. You will not be bored. Alright, so guys, that's all, and thank you so much for watching my videos while I'm reviewing the best part movie, or the movie that I really love it, especially action movies, guys. So I will share it more, guys, with you. And thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.
See you next time.
See you